The 22, she's starting in that Editon Webster, Anna Sullivan. The Rams are coached by Sabrina Santaniello. She is assisted by Travis Dupree, Rachel Dunn, Meg Gorham, and Hannah Adams. All right, folks, so please rise, remove your hats as we play our national
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com. And ABC and LTC Insurance Agency. ABC and LTC Insurance Agency offers clients the best competitive premiums for their insurance needs. From homeowners insurance to auto insurance to business insurance, we handle it all. Based right here in Marshfield, we find people.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Marshfield High School here on Senior Day as the Rams take on the Lakers of Silver Lake. Here for Marshfield, we got almost an all-senior starting lineup here today. As here's Coyne. Coyne's going to make her move into the crease. Gets a shot off, and shot's good! Great way to start off Senior Day there for senior Riley Coyne as she puts one through the net. Oh, that's not Riley Coyne, excuse me, that was Gabby Reardon. I had bad eyesight. But good start there from Gabby Reardon getting one through the net. Right away to start this game, only 20 seconds in. So I didn't have any time to introduce myself. I'm Tyler Pinheiro. I got my buddy Aldan here on the camera. Ivana Osborne back in the studio, bringing you this senior night action here today at Marshfield High School. So now we got Cam Jordan out in the middle taking the face-off. This is normally Julia O'Brien's spot, but this is senior day. Jordan wins the face-off. Now she's going to regroup and turn upfield. She's running, has 3 Lakers around her. Still has the ball in her stick. Now she drops it. Ball's still loose. No one has it yet. 'Silver Lake's able to pick that one up. Now they're going up the field. She's running, has 3 Lakers around her. Still has the ball in her stick. Now she drops it. Ball's still loose. No one has it yet. 'Silver Lake's able to pick that one up. Now they're going up the field. 'Silver Lake's able to pick that one up. Now they're going up the field. Marshfield's defense getting all up in the Lakers' face. Now the Lakers are turning up the field. They have numbers coming up, but the defense is strong here for Marshfield. Here comes one of the cons. McDermott's going to go try and challenge that one. Sullivan saves it. Senior captain Anna Sullivan out there in net today for the Rams. She's had an unbelievable career here at Marshfield. I believe this is her 3rd year as a starter, over 100 saves. Now here goes Silver Lake inside. No shot there. Now they're going to regroup. Set back up on the outside. Now Silver Lake's going to swing it around. That one goes to... Now ball is going to get broken up in the middle. Still scrambling. Silver Lake still can't come up with it. Now they come up with the ball. I believe that's Ava Kahn is going to pressure that one. All up in her face. Now here's her sister, Hannah Kahn. Pressuring more defense, and now Silver Lake's going to lose the ball. Losing it again. Good defense there from Kahn. Silver Lake going to try and get something going now here. Just having people moving around, looking to set up a play. Clamps get put on right there. Now Couples has the ball. Couples, only non-senior starting here today. Now she's going to regroup. Looking for one of her teammates. Finds, I believe that's Peterson there in the middle. Yep, that's Peterson. Peterson's going to run up the field. She's going into enemy territory now. Peterson running up towards the crease. She's running inside. She's going. Loses the ball when she gets to the crease, but it's scooped up there by Reardon. Ball is going to go outside there now. Swinging around. Here's 20 with the ball. I don't have 20's name on the roster. I apologize. Now ball is going to get swung. This is Hannah Kahn now. Coming downstairs. Swinging the ball around. Getting everybody involved. This is Kayla Leonard. Great hockey player. Now she's going inside. Shoots. That one goes off of a Lakers stick, and now Silver Lake takes possession. Marshall's defense swarming Silver Lake, trying to get the ball back. Here's 9. Ball gets scooped up there. This is Allie Melvin. Melvin going. She's turning the corner, trying to get to her right. Melvin shoots, fires. That shot's off. Ball's going to travel out of bounds. I believe ball's going to stay with the Rams. Now Melvin going to take this one out from behind the net. Brings this one over. That's Reardon. Reardon had the goal earlier in the game. Now she pulls back. Swings this one over to Cam Jordan. Marshall trying to get their offense set up here now. Here goes Jordan around the screen. Now she puts it behind to Melvin. That one's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. Silver Lake's going to take over possession here. Silver Lake has tons of Marshall defenders all over them right now. Can't get the ball past anywhere. I believe that's going to be a cross check there called on Gabby Reardon. So it looks like Reardon's coming off the field now. That's going to be a penalty there for the Rams.
Marshfield penalty will be released at 6 minutes, 13 seconds. 2-minute penalty released at 6 minutes, 13 seconds.
So it's going to be a 2-minute penalty there from Gabby Reardon, as you just heard from Mr. Landry. The Lakers try to turn upfield, but now that one gets turned over. Kayla Leonard has it in her possession now. She's going to try and wrap around, shoots. That one gets denied by the Lakers. Now the Lakers pick it up, and they're chugging up the field, getting past Marshall defenders left and right, and Silver Lake is off to the races now. Swinging that one upfield, gets that one into the center. Now Silver Lake has a 3-on-3, going up, trying to challenge Sullivan. Sullivan's ready for anything, though, there in net. Good screen there from the Lakers. Now Silver Lake's going to regroup behind the net. Sullivan ready for anything as Silver Lake throws that one away, and that ball's going to roll right out of bounds. And that one's going to be a turnover. Marshfield's going to take possession there. So here's Hannah Collard bringing the ball in. Collin going to turn on the Jets, try and get past the Lakers. She's stiff-arming, looking like Derrick Henry running through a defense right now. Oh, then we have a trip there at midfield. Looked like Leonard fell over, but now Cam Jordan's going to run towards the middle. Fires this one inside. Ball goes a little bit everywhere, and now Silver Lake's going to scoop that one up on the sideline, but can't handle it. Marshfield's going to get possession back. Also, you guys probably noticed that Andrew Youngworth isn't here today. He's very busy this week during his last week of high school working on his senior video, so shout out to Andrew. We all know you're putting in good hard work over there, kid, and couldn't be more proud of you. So now here's Coyne taking the ball in. Russ going to ask her to step back a little bit. Now she's going. Looked like that was a traveling. I didn't know that there was traveling in lacrosse. So now Silver Lake's going to take the ball back. Now they're going to turn upfield. Silver Lake doesn't really have numbers right now. There's 5 defenders around this one player. She gets shoved out of bounds by Allie Melvin, but Silver Lake's going to keep the ball. Melvin tried to get in her face, but ref told her to back it up just a little bit. And now Gabby Reardon has been freed from the penalty box. She has the 1 goal here so far for the Rams. Now here comes Silver Lake up the field. They're pushing. Peterson's on her, gets her to drop the ball. Silver Lake's able to pick that one back up, though. Now they swing it back to the corner. That one gets lost. McDermott tries to pick that one up. Now she has it. McDermott's going to run the other way to get the defender off of her. Now she's going to look to push this ball up the field. Keeps it in her stick, gets by both defenders. Now she's running up the sideline. She's still going. McDermott not passing the ball up quite yet. Looking to find somebody open. McDermott passes the 30-yard line. Now she swings this one up. This is Gabby Reardon. Gabby Reardon turns on the Jets as she's running towards the net. Now she pulls back a little bit. Kicks this one outside. Now it's going to swing back to Jordan. Jordan dancing, looking to find a hole. She tries to go inside. She pulls back. She takes a pair of ankles with her as she goes towards the net on that pullback. Good play there from Jordan. Now here goes Con. Con looking for an opening. Can't find anything. Now she's going to retreat around the net. Con's still going. Now she passes this one out to Coyne. Coyne going to attack the crease. She's going in. Gets quintuple team that looked like. Looked like there were 5 Lakers around her. They're going to call another check right there. So now Silver Lake's going to take over. Now Lakers are going to push up the field, but Marshall's defense is swarming her like a bee when you're at the honey nest. Now they get this one up to a wide open Laker. She has daylight. She has time to run. She's running towards the net, but the Rams defense is going to catch up. Swing this one inside. Jordan's all up in her face. Trying to get there, loses the ball. Good defense there from Peterson. Picks this one up behind the net. Now the Lakers are going to retreat out yet again. Now the Lakers in a bit of a pickle here. But gotten the ball over midfield a couple times, but haven't even able to get a shot off yet on Sullivan. They're just dancing right now, looking for some opening, but the Rams aren't going to give them anything. Now here come the Lakers into the middle, trying to get into that crease. McDermott defending here. Tries to go inside. You can't get over the high stick of McDermott, though. Now Marshfield's still pressuring, trying to get another turnover forced here. Wind is definitely picking up here right now, so if you can't hear me clearly, I apologize. Now Silver Lake still dancing, still yet to get a shot off. Just trying to find an opening, but this is great defense here from Hannah Kahn to not allow anything inside. Now Cleary's going to be defending, communicating well with her goalie. Try to get that one high. Good catch there by the Lakers. Can't get a shot off, though. Marshfield gets right in her face after the catch. This one's going to roll all the way towards the back. Jordan's going to get up there and play some tough defense. Not letting her go anywhere, keeping her man in front of her. Now ball's going to go to the top of the key for the Lakers. They're trying to get inside. Now they have an opening. There's the shot. Sullivan blocks that one. Anna Sullivan adds another save to her day. Now Peterson trying to get out of a pickle, and she does. She spins her way out of there. Now she's running up the left sideline, getting smothered by the Lakers. They keep just checking. Peterson bobbles the ball, got it back. Now she loses it. So the Lakers, good defense. Good defensive pressure there from them to get Peterson to cough up the ball. Now that ball gets thrown into the abyss. That one's going to roll out. Lakers retrieve that one now. Good spin move there from Silver Lake. Turn inside, trying to find a shot. Get a shot off on Sullivan. Sullivan blocks that one. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lakers. Now ball's back in. Silver Lake still can't get a shot off there on Sullivan. Her defense has her back no matter what. Good defense here from Marshfield. That's good defense from Chloe Couples. Now the ball's going to go outside. Jordan's not even going to step up. They're going to wait till this one comes back inside. Got the offense waiting at the 30-yard line to get this ball back and charge up the field. Silver Lake playing a little hot potato right now, trying to get into that crease, but the defense still not allowing it. Now they're going inside. She's going to cough that one up. Ball's on the ground. Ref's going to make a call. I don't know what the call is quite yet. So I'm just going to get a penalty shot here. Sullivan's ready for it. Defense ready to attack when she moves. Ref waiting to make the call. Now she can go. Here's the shot. That one gets past Sullivan's stick, and that's going to be the first goal of the game here for the Lakers. Your score's now going to be tied. That goal right there. That goal right there was scored by Chloe Duff of Silver Lake to even this game up at 1 apiece with 1.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter here on senior night. Marshall going to regroup now. Get some of the everyday starters back into the game. Julia O'Brien is checked in now at the face-off position. The Conn twins come off the field. Cameron Jordan comes off the field. As well checking into the game right now. We've got anyway, here goes O'Brien. I was trying to get numbers. O'Brien shoots, tries to bounce past that one, and that one can't go. While bouncing around, now someone gets knocked to the deck. That push right there was on number 24, Kenzie Mills, the sophomore. While going up the field, that one's going to get into the hands of a Laker. She has daylight to run, but Marshall's defense can run fast, and they're going to catch her. That's Clara McGrath guarding her. Now Silver Lake's going to get inside. They're going to charge at the net, but good defense there from the Rams to not allow a shot. Now Silver Lake having trouble holding on to the ball. Still regrouping. Now it's going to get passed over to the right wing, now into the right corner. Silver Lake looking to go behind the net. Coach asking them to keep the ball moving and not hold it for too long. Trying to go inside. Good shot attempt there, but better save from Sullivan. Knocks that one off the top of her stick. Now Sullivan comes up with the ball. Great play right there from the senior captain to deny one more goal. As Landry says it best over there on the scoreboard, puts up the great save graphic. Now Kayla Leonard's charging up the field like she charges up the ice in hockey. Looking to swing. Time's running down. You got 10 seconds left. Trying to get a shot off. Leonard just going to shoot that one up to top of the field over to Gabby Reardon. Reardon has 3 seconds left. Passes it. O'Brien can't catch that one. And time's going to run out here in the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play here on senior night, your score is going to be 1-1 tie game here between the Rams and the Lakers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the second quarter after this word from our sponsor.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting,
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency. Over the past 15 years, MCM has supported the Marshfield community through its mission in connecting the community. As successful as MCM has been, there is a significant challenge facing MCM that will dramatically impact the Marshfield community. Just like almost all community media centers, over 90% of MCM's funding comes from Comcast and Verizon's cable licenses with the town of Marshfield. MCM receives a small percentage of that cable revenue. With technology changing and people changing the way that they consume media, many people have decided to abandon cable television for streaming platforms. 2021 to 2022 saw the greatest one-year decline in cable subscriptions in Massachusetts at 10%. Marshfield isn't immune to this, and over the next several years, we expect to see at least a 20% decrease in our funding due to the decline in cable subscribers in Marshfield. It means saying goodbye to members of the MCM staff, not making important upgrades that make MCM the state-of-the-art studio it is, and a significant reduction in support to valuable community institutions. But most importantly, what does this mean for you? It means saying goodbye to open and transparent government coverage, not being able to see important Marshfield school events like graduation and sports, as well as important community news and information shared by MCM. Please don't let this important community institution wither and die. Please contact us or visit our website to find out more about how you can support Marshfield Community Media.
Second quarter of action here at Marshfield High School. We got real nail biter right now so far. 1-1 game here between the Rams and the Lakers here on senior night. We saw all the seniors get their start at the beginning of the game. Now Marshfield has got the usual starters out here now to try and lock up and put some points on the board here in this game. Now going face off, we got Julia O'Brien. Brother Sam O'Brien is also the face off for the boys lacrosse team here. Taking face off is just in the family's genes, I guess. So now O'Brien wins that one. Now that one's gonna get scooped up there by McGrath. McGrath has a lot of speed. She can fly. She's turning up the field now. Trying to get inside. She does. She gets right into the paint. Shoots and she scores! So Marshfield knows how to score quickly in these games. Took 20 seconds to get a goal in the first quarter. Now it only takes 12 seconds to get a goal in this quarter. Great play there from McGrath off the faceoff. Now your score is going to be 2-1, just like that. Hope you didn't blink because you must have missed that goal. Now we're going to be right back to where we were just 12 seconds ago. O'Brien in the face-off circle against the Lakers.
Marshfield goal scored by number 27.
O'Brien wins the face-off again. McGrath barely misses that one, but now she scoops it up. Looking like she's going to try and get Lightning to strike twice, but now she throws this one into O'Brien. O'Brien running in a straight line. She gets into the middle. She shoots. That one goes right into the net of the goalie's stick. Good defense there from Silver Lake to stop another face-off goal. Now Lakers are going to try and get it out of their own territory. Spins, gets this one over to the right side. Now they're going to charge up the field. That one just a little short. Jordan's there to intercept it. Avoids that one from going out of bounds. Now Jordan's going to get this one inside to a teammate. Tries to get it to McGrath. McGrath can't handle it. Now O'Brien's going to pick this one up. Now O'Brien just surveying the field, seeing what she wants to do here. Now rain's starting to pick up a little bit more. You can feel it's getting chillier out here. Everybody's got their winter coats and all that. I thought it was supposed to be May. I guess not. Now Jordan spins. Can't find a shot. Now she gives it up over to O'Brien. O'Brien thought we were going to see her shoot it there. Now she pulls back, looking to find some opening in this Silver Lake defense. Gets this one into Hannah Kahn. Kahn flicks that one in the back to Gabby Reardon. Gabby Reardon goes around. She shoots. She scores! Gabby Reardon gets her second goal here on senior night. A minute and a half into the quarter. Now the Rams have doubled their lead, and now the score is 3-1. That was great offense there from Marshfield. They were able to pass the ball around, find their shot. They were patient, waited for a door to open, and when they were given an inch, they took a mile. Your score now being 3-1 here with 10.5 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Marshfield goal, her second of the game, scored by Gabby Reardon.
Brian loses that face-off now, but that one's going to get scooped up there by Cam Jordan. Jordan now just looking for a teammate to get this ball to. She gets it to Peterson. Peterson starts to charge up the field. She's going to fly, gets past midfield. Now she's going, still has Lakers on her, flicks that one up. Over to Kayla Leonard. Kayla Leonard does a juke move. Now she gets inside, taking on two Lakers at once. She pulls back, finds an opening in the middle. That's McGrath. McGrath gets her second goal here of the game now. You got two for Reardon. Now McGrath gets two of her own. So now score now is going to be 4-1 in favor of the Rams. That goal didn't even take 30 seconds from the last one. A 27-second difference in between goals. Now Marshfield's slowly starting to pile on the beating. As Ava Kahn and Chloe Couples come off the field now.
Clara McGrath again.
O'Brien going to be right there in her face-off circle. Apologies, just adjusting my headset real quick. Brian barely gets that one, but Silver Lake's going to come up with it. Jordan defending her. Here they go. Here come the Lakers. Try to get a shot up, but that's good defense there from the sophomore. That was good defense there from Kenzie Mills, one of the sophomores here on the roster. Now ball's going to go, I believe that's going to be out of bounds. Silver Lake's going to take over on their side of the field. Oh no, it's going to be a penalty shot. Try to get inside, and they sneak that one past Sullivan. Now they cut the lead in half. Score now being... That goal there by Silver Lake was also scored by Chloe Duff. She has both goals right now for the Lakers as she gets this game back to a 2-goal game just like that. I'm sorry to notice there isn't that much of a time difference in between goals. It's looking like we're at a pretty good pace now. We're at about a goal a minute pace, I'd say. And, you know, if you want to watch an entertaining game, that's always what you like to see. Now O'Brien back in the face-off circle. This looks more like a jump ball in basketball to me than a face-off. But hey, O'Brien wins that one. McGrath tries to scoop that one up again. Now she does. Tenacious player there, Clara McGrath. Gets that one into O'Brien. Good catch there. Now she's going to turn up the field, trying to get to the middle where she likes to shoot. Now she's going to pull back. Gets this one over to Kayla Leonard. Kayla Leonard going to try and use that screen there from O'Brien to get inside. She gets double-teamed. Pass that one out to Jordan. Now Jordan's going inside. Has an opening. I was going to go off the goalie stick, but ref's going to call a penalty there, I believe. So I think Jordan's going to get a penalty shot now. So, yep, that's going to be the case. Jordan lines up for the penalty. Waiting for the ref to blow the whistle, making sure Silver Lake's on the correct side of the line. There she goes. There goes Jordan. Jordan hits the post, but that one gets rebounded by Marshfield. Can't get that one to go. Good effort there from Kayla Leonard. She hits the deck. But that one's rebounded. Hold on 1 second. Gotta put a name to that goal. I gotta wait for Landry to help me on that one. So now the score is going to be 5-2 in favor of the Rams right there. Good play from Marshfield. Two very easy missed opportunities, but Marshfield stuck with it and were able to put one in the net. I believe that was Allie Melvin actually on the goal. So good job there by Allie Melvin getting the rebound off the post shot.
Goal scored by number 20, Allie Melvin.
Allie Melvin knows a thing or two about scoring a goal when it matters most. We saw her do it during the hockey season. Now she's doing it out here on the lacrosse field as well. As O'Brien loses the face-off there, now Silver Lake has numbers. They're charging up the field. Pulls back now. Now Silver Lake's going to set up at the top of the key, looking to get something going. Definitely feels colder now out here. Me and Aldan are freezing up here on the press box, but we're bringing you guys this amazing coverage here today as Ivana is still warm in the studio. Ball's going to be behind the net now for the Lakers. Pass this one out. Getting inside. Trying to find something. Now they're up at the top of the key. Here come the Lakers trying to go. Uses the screen here, looking for a shot. Gets that one inside, but that one's taken away by Cam Jordan. Good anticipation there from Jordan to get the steal. Jordan going to try and go up the left side, and now she pulls back. Swings that one all the way to her goalie, Sullivan. Sullivan bobbles that one. She's going to chase that one down and leave the net wide open. Now Sullivan has to get back to the crease. She sprints, but good play there from Neve McDermott to pick up the ball. Now Marshfield's going to keep it. Scary play there for the Rams, but the defense was able to stay locked in and keep the possession going. Now McDermott trying to look up the field. She loses that one. Silver Lake takes possession back. Ref tries to get out of the way. Now they lose that one, but they're going to call penalty there on the Rams. So Silver Lake's going to keep the ball. Now they're going to get going again. The defense here from McGrath and Melvin, but she slips that one. Another whistle there from the ref. No one's going to go to the box, but just going to let the game keep going. That one's going to get lobbed inside. Tried to turn, but Marshfield was ready for it. Now McDermott trying to pick this one up. Ball still hasn't gotten scooped yet. As you get a whistle there from the ref. Not sure what the call is that he's having. Silver Lake bring the ball back to the center. Now it looks like Silver Lake's just going to play from there. All right, now Lakers swinging it around. Trying to get another shot on Sullivan here. Can't find anything. Lob that one inside. That one's just a little too high. Now Jordan picks that one up, and the Rams are flying. Cam Jordan sprinting up the field right now, trying to get another goal added to this lead for her Rams. Tries to pull back. Now she swings this one up to Gabby Reardon. Gabby Reardon, very fast player, goes inside, tries to throw that one inside to McGrath to get her a hat trick on the day. That one gets stolen by the Lakers. Now Lakers are going to push this one up past midfield. As they're still going, looking up, get that one over to the 30-yard line. Now Lakers are going to get towards Sullivan's territory. Get this one behind the net. Sullivan ready for anything. Guarding the net with all of her will. Now that one gets poked free. Good defense there from Ava Peterson. Marshfield scoops that one back up though. Swing that around. Ref's going to call a foul there. So we might see another penalty shot here for the Lakers. So this is going to be a penalty shot for the Lakers. Defense gets in there quickly, and they don't allow the shot to get past. Sullivan scoops that one up. Now Sullivan looking for someone to get the ball to. She finds McGrath at midfield. Now McGrath turns and just goes, doesn't think twice about it. She's running up the field, gets past the 50-yard line. She's trying to get into enemy territory. Now she cuts back to her left. Trying to go back right. Now she just swings this one over to O'Brien to get the play. Continuing to move. Now O'Brien just surveying the field, looking for what's next. Gets this one over to Jordan. Jordan just waiting for an opening, passes that one back to O'Brien. Now O'Brien uses Jordan's screen, tries to get inside. This one goes over to Allie Melvin. Melvin having trouble keeping the ball in her stick, but now she gets past her defender. Looked like it was just a fake-out tactic. Melvin shoots, she scores. The ref's going to call a penalty here, so the goal's not going to count. Score's still going to be 5-2. So they're going to call a penalty before the shot got off. So now Melvin's going to have a penalty shot here. Ref blows the whistle. Now Melvin goes. She shoots, tries to go high. Can't get that one in. Top post. Goes over the net. Marshfield's going to retain possession. Heads up play there from Gabby Reardon to keep possession even though her teammate missed. And now Coyne gets tripped. Gets back up real quickly though. But Silver Lake going to still try to push the pace with a man trailing for Marshfield. Now here come the Lakers. Swinging it around, trying to find another shot to get this game even closer. Still swinging it around. Checking into the game now for Marshfield. That's number 18, the sophomore Avery Hansen, another defender. Ref going to blow the whistle there. I don't think that's going to be a penalty shot. I think the Lakers are just going to pick ball up behind the net, I believe. Yes, that does look like the case. So it's going to technically be a penalty shot, I guess, from the side. But defense is going to swarm her. And she passes that one right to Sullivan, but the ball escapes Sullivan's stick. But now it's a goose chase to see who gets it. Still fighting for it. Ball's still on the ground. Keeps getting bobbled. So Ram has it. That's Cam Jordan. Comes up with the ball. She's going to push tempo up the field as we approach 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Peterson scoops that one, trying to keep it alive. Now she has it. Peterson running up the field. Trying to get something going here before halftime. Get this lead up to 4. Peterson gets swiped from behind. Tries to swipe that one, but she's a little late. Ref's going to call Peterson for a stick check there, I believe. So that's going to be a yellow card there on Peterson. So now Peterson's going to come into the penalty box.
Will be released at 11:51 of the next quarter.
Peterson visibly frustrated with that one. That's a two-minute penalty that's going to carry into the second half. So Marshall playing with a man down here in these final 2 minutes. So that one's going to get bobbled there by the Lakers. She's going to get swarmed by Rams. Gabby Reardon pokes that one loose. Pokes that one loose again, using the hockey skills to her advantage. Now Gabby Reardon going to try and push this one up the field to get her hat trick here on senior day. Pass this one around over to the junior Clara McGrath. Now McGrath going to wait for her teammates to catch up to her. Going to pass this one back to Julia O'Brien. And now Silver Lake calling for the teammates to pressure. All's going to swing around. This one goes over to Reardon. Reardon tries to get inside. Ref's going to call a penalty there. So it's looking like Reardon's going to have a penalty shot here to get her hat trick at halftime with just about 1 minute to play here in the first half. Reardon sets, waiting for Silver Lake to get into position now. Clock is hit under a minute. Time's just running. We have a lacrosse ball on the field. Reardon tries to go bottom left. Bottom right. Misses that one just by a smudge. As refs just stepped on a lacrosse ball that somehow magically made its way onto the field. Reardon turns the corner. Shoots. She scores! Gabby Reardon gets her hat trick here in the first half of senior night. That's her third goal of the game, making the score 6-2 in favor of Marshfield with 42 seconds to play in the first half. That was a good sequence there from Reardon, even though she missed the penalty shot. It's probably one she wanted to get back. She was able to rebound nicely, get the ball off the inbound, turn the corner, and put one bottom right.
Marshall goal scored by Gabby Reardon.
Now 42 seconds here to play in the first half. Julia O'Brien's going to do the face-off yet again. Brown wins that one. That goes right into the stick of McGrath. McGrath turning the corner, trying to get her hat trick now. McGrath runs right through the middle. Lakers catch up to her, though. She swings that one over to Reardon. Reardon, that one barely misses her stick. Now she scoops that one back up, trying to set something up. Swings on this one outside to the sophomore. Swings that one over to O'Brien. O'Brien fakes left. Now she goes right. Puts her head down. She's in front of the net. She shoots. She scores. Julia O'Brien gets a piece of the pie now here on senior day, even though she's a junior. Scores with the 20 seconds to go here in the first half, making the score 7-2, giving Marshfield a 5-goal lead.
Marshfield's goal scored by Julia O'Brien.
You heard it there from Mr. Landry. Apparently her nickname is Juju O'Brien. And she Juju on that beat all over that ball right there. She put that one into the net. That one didn't really make a lot of sense. My apologies. Now Mills trying to lock up. Lakers just about under 10 seconds now here to try and get a shot off before halftime to cut the lead to 4. They were going to retreat. Now they're going to just play for the last shot. That one goes. That one's far left. That one's out of bounds. Clock's going to run. Now time is going to run out here in the first half. Anna Sullivan stands on her head there to end the period. So now your score at halftime, the Rams are up 7-2 against the Silver Lake Lakers. Gabby Reardon has a hat trick. Clara McGrath has 2 goals. We have a goal from Allie Melvin, and we have a goal from Julia O'Brien. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here for the second half action here on Marshall Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
And ABC and LTC Insurance Agency. ABC and LTC Insurance Agency offers clients the best competitive premiums for their insurance needs. From homeowners insurance to auto insurance to business insurance, we handle it all. Based right here in Marshfield, we find people who are looking to save on their insurance rates and make sure they are covered properly and thoroughly in the event of a claim.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. To Marshfield High School here on Senior Day. Your score after one half of play is 7-2 in favor of the Rams. Silver Lake wins that face-off there.
Marshfield penalty
Now,
release.
Ava Peterson has been released from the press box after a very quick 9 seconds here to start this first half. She was frustrated on that penalty, but now she's back on the field. Sullivan puts her stick over that one. Now Sullivan just waiting for someone to get open. Launches that one over to McGrath. McGrath backhands that one. Now she's turning up the field. McGrath still flying, turning on the Jets. None of the Lakers can keep up with her, I guess. Now McGrath looking for a teammate. Finds one. Swinging it around. Here's Reardon on the baseline. Kicks it back. Believe. Bang! There's a goal right there for the Rams. That was number 25. That was Caroline Robbins. Shout out to her brother Andrew, who's sitting right below me in the entire Robbins family. Caroline Robbins adds one to her stat sheet here, the junior. Her teammates are all very, very excited for her.
Marshfield goal scored by number 25, Caroline Robbins.
Caroline Robbins, absolute dog out here on the lacrosse field. It's just in the family DNA, scoring like that. Now Brian wins the faceoff, but now it's a goose chase to see who gets it. Now McGrath picks up the ball, gets this one back over to the faceoff. Man, that's O'Brien. O'Brien just gets right past her defender going left. Now she's gonna have to stop like mid-motion as the whistle blows. Now O'Brien looks like she's gonna get a penalty shot here. O'Brien in like a baseball stance right now. I'm not sure what the approach is here. Looking like she's ready to go. Didn't even need the run up. She just winded up and shot that thing. Now McGrath is gonna try and sprint after that one. That one's gonna go out of bounds. Ref's gonna say it stays here with Marshfield. Now McGrath's gonna take this one out. Silver Lake trying to prevent anything. Gets this one into O'Brien. O'Brien has a lot of power in that shot, as we just saw. She barely missed hitting that one off the post. Now here's Mills. Mills dancing, now gets it back to O'Brien. O'Brien trying to put her head down and just go right at the net. Turns the corner, shoots, and she scores. Barely gets that one in. Bottom left. Good shot there from Julia O'Brien to bring the lead up to 9-2 now for the Rams. So now Marshfield doing a lot of damage now very early here in this second half, already with 2 goals, and it's only been about 2 minutes of play so far. So we're keeping that goal a minute pace I was saying we had earlier. The train's chugging right now, according to Mr. Landry. So it's been a good day. O'Brien gets her second. Now she's going to be back here in the faceoff circle. Brown wins that faceoff. But now that one's going to get bobbled by McGrath. Now the Lakers are going to have it. Now that one is going to go out of bounds. Refs looking for the call. Now they're going to say it's Marshfield. Now Marshfield waiting to get this one in. Now McGrath has it. Gets it inside to O'Brien. O'Brien past the 20 now. Setting up right outside the yellow lines. Mills drops that one. Gets that one away from the Silver Lake attacker. Now Robbins going to have it again. Robbins has the other goal here in the second half. Gets it into Reardon. Inside to McGrath. McGrath sneaks that one in on the sidearm, and she's able to get her hat trick here on the day. So now we have 2 hat tricks here for Marshfield so far. Gabby Reardon has one, and now Claire McGrath has a hat trick as well.
Hat trick for Claire McGrath.
The way Landry said that, it just seems like this is a regular thing for McGrath getting these hat tricks. It's like second nature. So now score here is going to be 10-2. Marshfield has built up an 8-goal lead very quickly when it was just a 5-goal lead at the half. Brian going to do the face-off again. She wins that one. Flicks over to McGrath. Ref's going to blow the whistle. Going to have them do that over again. This offset. O'Brien wins that one again. McGrath jumps up like Michael Jordan to grab that one. Now she's running up the field. Passes that one. That one gets deflected by Silver Lake. Now McGrath and Reardon are going to swarm her. Get the ball back. Reardon's going to chase that one. That one's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to be Silver Lake ball in that one. Last touch by Reardon. Now Reardon going to get right up in the Lakers' face. Trying to not let anything go overhead and keep the ball on Marshfield's side of the field. Lakers bobble that one, but now they're turning up the field. Lose that. Good defense here from Kayla Leonard. Not letting her man get in front of her. Allie Mulvan's going to try and cut her off, but she's going to keep going outside. Now, that's Stella Ewell into the game now, I believe. Number 15. Eel trying to keep up, cutting her man off right here. Getting her to go back left. She drops the ball. Now Mills is going to have to pick up the new Laker here. Now Silver Lake trying to set back up, trying to get another goal to cut away at this Marshfield lead with 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lakers get inside, try to shoot, passes that one right into Sullivan's stick. Good defense there from the Rams and better save from Anna Sullivan. Launches that one downfield. Gets that one into the stick of Chloe Couples. Couples looks. Passes this one up. That's going to go to Claire McGrath. McGrath already has a hat trick here on the day, looking to extend her lead. Now she's going to give that one back to Caroline Robbins. Robbins has a goal on the day. Trying to add another one here. Robbins going to dance on her opponent. Now she's going to get inside. Going in. She scores. There's 2 goals for Caroline Robbins, both in this quarter. Robbins now working her way towards a hat trick.
Again.
Marshfield now knocking on the door of a double-digit lead. Score now 11-2 in favor of the Rams. Her family's excited for her. I can hear them right below us, as they should be. Al O'Brien gonna be back here in the face-off circle with the Lakers' opponent. She's gonna win that one. Goes right into the stick of McGrath. But that one's going to get swatted out. Russ going to call for a redo again. Bryan gets that one over to her side. Now McGrath picks that up. McGrath fakes the pass into O'Brien. She's trying to look for her teammate. Now she's just going to turn the corner, and now she's going to have nobody in front of her. Now McGrath going to clear out. Get that one over to O'Brien. That's that inside. There's McGrath. McGrath sneaks that one to the left side, and that's going to be her 4th of the day. Now Marshfield has crossed that double-digit lead threshold. You with your score now being 12-2. So Marshfield just absolutely putting the beating on the Lakers right now here in this third quarter with 5 goals already here in the period. Now coming off the field for Marshfield is Allie Melvin. But checking in is going to be number 8. That's the junior, Riley Egglestrom. Shout out to Riley's brother, Nate, one of my close friends here from town. Looked like Marshfield just called for a running clock, so shout out to them. Finally got us all out of the freezing cold. I respect it. Nobody wants to freeze. O'Brien loses that face-off. She's going to sprint over to it, trying to beat the Lakers to it, and they do. But ref's going to blow the whistle. They're going to say Lakers are going to keep the ball. Some sort of interference over there. I'm still learning the rules of girls lacrosse, so bear with me. Now McDermott going to lock up here, put the clamps on, just like Victor Wembanyama in the NBA. Oh, it wasn't McDermott. My apologies. I was still at Ewell. That one just barely goes off the post. Good shot there from the Lakers. Sullivan was a little late to that one, but she got rewarded for that. That's her free pass for senior day. Good defense there from Ewell. She's able to knock it away. Ewell pressuring the Lakers all over. Looking like the Celtics playing the Lakers right now because the Lakers can't do anything against Marshfield currently. So like cuts inside. Good defense there from Mills to not allow a shot to get off. Now they're going to try to go inside, and that one is going to get picked off by Julia O'Brien. Now they're going to get that one over to Anna Sullivan. Sullivan fires that one over to McGrath. McGrath, leading goal scorer here today. She's got 4. She's going to charge up the field, trying to get a 5th. Now she's just looking for somebody, gets it into O'Brien. O'Brien looks to be double teamed, doesn't care, shakes it right off, shoots. That one goes off the goalie stick. Marshfield's going to take possession back as we had 2 Rams back there ready for that one. So now Egglestrom has it. She gets this one over to Kayla Leonard. Leonard fakes. Now she goes right, shoots, tries to bounce that one in, but that one bounces right off of Silver Lake's goalie. Now Reardon fighting behind the net trying to get this ball. Kicks that one out. Still a race to see who gets it. Ball still on the ground. Nobody has possession yet. That one's rolling all the way into the corner. Now Silver Lake picks it up. The ball's back on the ground. Ref's going to call a foul. Silver Lake's going to take possession. But they're going to be very deep in their own territory right now. This is not a position you want to be if you're Silver Lake picking the ball up, because you got a lot of defenders back there from Marshfield ready to just take this one from you like it's taking candy from a baby. And that one's going to get tipped right there by Marshfield. Good defense. Leonard scoops it up. Leonard shoots. She scores! Good defensive sequence there from the Rams. I believe that was Claire McGrath that poked that one away and was able to set up Leonard for the freebie one-on-one with the goalie to bring the lead up to 13-2 in favor of the Marshfield Rams. Thought I catch my breath after that one. That one got me real excited over here at James G. Anderson Field. Now checking into the game for the first time from Marshfield. This is going to be number 28, Siobhan Scott, another sophomore here on the team. So Marshfield had a lot of seniors that we saw here on senior night, but they also have a lot of sophomores and I believe one freshman. So the team is still very young. So they're going to be competitive for a very long time with all this talent. Now here goes McGrath. McGrath stutter steps, goes to her left. O'Brien fakes. Now she steps back. Now I pass this one into Leonard. Leonard can't hang on to that one. Ball's still flying in the air. Nobody has it. Ball is just bouncing around everywhere. Now McGrath is going to go scoop that one up. Pass that one once. Now she gets it in her possession. Ball still getting bounced. Russ going to call a foul there. I believe Marshfield's going to keep the ball, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, looks like that's going to be true. McGrath gets that one into Cam Jordan. Jordan running downstairs. Jordan just trying to get back to the middle to set something up here for her offense. Silver Lake not letting Jordan get anything easy right there. Now O'Brien's going to have it. Pass it inside to Leonard. Leonard tries to backhand that. She can't quite hold on. Now she scoops it back up. Looking for one of her teammates. Gets it out to O'Brien on the outside. Now O'Brien swings over number one. This is Scout Jordan, the freshman. Freshman runs inside. She loses the control of that one. Russ going to call a penalty, so it looks like the freshman's going to have a penalty shot here to make some noise and get a goal here on this varsity team. I'm not sure if she scored yet this year. I haven't been keeping too much in touch, but I assume this is going to be one of her first couple of goals here for this team. Now here goes Jordan. That one gets blocked. Good defense there from the Lakers to not allow a shot to get off there. Ball's still going to be bouncing there in the back. Russ going to blow the whistle yet again. Now we're hitting the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Marshfield somehow gets the ball back. Now here's Egglestrom behind the net over to O'Brien. O'Brien dancing, trying to find an opening. Now she's just looking for a teammate now, I guess. Marshfield doesn't have to go fast. They've got a comfortable lead right now. About a minute and a half here to play in the third quarter. Looking for something. O'Brien's running the offense like a point guard. Now here goes Jordan using the pick and roll. Some of the parents behind me thought she had that one. Now O'Brien's going to set this one back up. Going in like a freight train. She shoots. Good save there from Silver Lake. Silver Lake trying to go fast because they're just trying to chip away at this lead. Trying to get this one at least back to single digits going into the third quarter. But now Silver Lake still getting swarmed by Rams everywhere. You might as well call them the Bees and not the Rams because they'll just sting you if you look at them the wrong way. Now Silver Lake finally gets this one over midfield, which seems like the first time this entire period. Still chasing him up the field. That one gets over to Silver Lake. That one goes. She shoots. She scores. So Silver Lake finally able to respond after what looked like an eternity of bleeding. Yeah.
With Silver Lake on the board again.
So that goal right there by Silver Lake was scored by number 8, Sophie Henley. Able to get this one to just a 10-goal game here. Now we have running clock here in the third quarter, so we got about 30 seconds left to play in this third quarter. So now O'Brien taking her time to get to the face-off circle as Silver Lake's face-off man is tying her cleat. O'Brien able to win that face-off. Jordan trying to grab it. Gets that one swiped away from her. Ruff's going to call a foul on that one as the clock's just going to tick her down now. About 1 second to play here. Buzzer's going to go off, so that's going to be the end of the third quarter. After 3, Marshfield put on an absolute clinic in that third quarter, putting up, I believe, 6 goals, with your score being 13-3. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter of action here on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility,
Biviano General Contracting,
and ABC and LTC Insurance Agency.
Gentlemen, welcome back here to Marshfield High School as we're entering the fourth quarter here of the senior night match between the Marshfield Rams and the Silver Lake Lakers. Your score right now is 13-3. I'm Tyler Pinheiro here on the mics solo today. And I just saw an interesting stat off camera. If anyone in the chat is an NBA fan. What? Oh, okay. If anyone in the chat is an NBA fan. So we just saw Shea Gilgeous-Alexander took home the MVP. It's his first time winning it. Congrats to Shea, and congrats to the country of Canada. Second Canadian to ever win the award. But apparently Shea is the first player from Kentucky to ever win the award, which caught me by surprise because Kentucky's had a lot of great NBA alumni. So hearing that Shea's the only one to win, that's a pretty serious feat considering Kentucky's such an NBA powerhouse. So now we are here in the fourth quarter of what looked like a competitive game at halftime, and it's just turned into an absolute bloodbath in the Rams' favor. Must be why the Lakers jerseys are red. Now, waiting for some people to tie some cleats. Russ going to get the ball in for the face-off now. I believe we're going to have running clock this entire quarter. Now McGrath's going to have the ball. She looking like she wants to get a double hat trick now. Wow. That's the definition of you reach, I teach. Silver Lake tried to swipe that one away, and she just lost her stick entirely. So now Marshfield dancing, looking like they're just trying to run down the clock now. Not going fast at all, playing with their 10-goal lead. Good spin move here. She scores that one, but that one's not going to count. Good play there from Riley Egglestrom. So now Egglstrom's going to have a penalty shot here. Egglestrom trying to get a piece of the pie of the goal scoring today. Going to get by everybody. That one goes wide right. Harshfield's going to track this one down. That's Kayla Leonard. Leonard can't scoop that one. First going to blow the whistle, so Marshfield's going to get the ball back. Looking like Silver Lake stepped out of bounds there. Now Marshfield going to just keep swinging this one around, looking for a shot. We're about a minute into the quarter now. Here goes Cam Jordan with the shot. Lakers save that one. That was Amanda Palalis right there, goalie for Silver Lake, so good save there by her. As she puts the ball down now, letting her teammate scoop that one up. Good defense there from Claire McGrath. Just can't quite get that one into the stick. That would have been a free lane right there. She could have Euro-stepped for a layup on that one. Now Silver Lake going to keep trying to push, trying to get this lead back to single digits. Now she's just going to get swarmed by a pack of Rams. Looking like there's nowhere to go out there. So good defense there from Marshfield, even though they weren't able to get the turnover. So now Silver Lake has hit the plus side of the field for themselves. Good defense there from Mills. Mills able to force the turnover, and Marshfield's going to get the ball back. Now they're just going to swing this one around, try and get it up the field. Here's Couples. Couples throws that one up to Cam Jordan. Jordan fakes, gets that one inside to the middle. This is Jordan, the freshman. I think that might have been a sister-to-sister connection now that I think about it. They're both Jordans. So there's a chance, but Jordan's also a pretty common last name, so you never know. Now O'Brien has the ball. I'm kneeling down now because I'm starting to freeze. O'Brien just setting up the offense now. We got about 9.5 to play. Ball goes inside to Claire McGrath. McGrath gets her 5th goal of the game, making the score 14-3. Claire McGrath just making goal scoring look like second nature to her, I guess, because that's 5 on the day now for her. Getting the lead back up to 11. 9 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. So now Marshall just getting ready to get back into the face-off circle and let this game keep moving. Now back in the face-off circle. O'Brien wins that one. McGrath puts her stick high, but not high enough. Can't get that one. Marshall gonna swarm Silver Lake yet again. Now they come up with it. O'Brien has it. O'Brien running up the field, trying to add yet another goal to this lead here on senior night, trying to give everyone a piece of that pie. It's crazy to me to think that the score at the end of the first quarter was just 1-1, and ever since that, Marshfield has put up a 13-2 game since the first quarter. Inside. Goal almost goes there. That right there was number 2. That was another freshman. That was Sydney Andrew. So both freshmen looking like they're getting some run time here today for the Rams. So now Andrew's going to have a penalty shot here. Seeing if she can sneak one in here for a goal. Looking like this could be her first. Gets that one in. That she scores.
Sydney Andrew.
So based off of the team's reaction, I'm going to assume that that was Andrew's very first goal here as a varsity player here for Marshall High School. So big congratulations to her. Glad we could catch that one here on Marshall Community Media. I'm sure that was a very nice reward for the seniors here today, even though they all wanted to get their stats. Seeing the freshmen shine in a moment like that must be something very rewarding for all of them. So congratulations to Andrew. Brian wins that face-off again right over to McGrath. Looking like they practice this every day. McGrath just knows where to be every single time. Now here comes Leonard. Leonard going downstairs, trying to get a second goal here on her stat sheet for today. Now she's going to swing that one over to O'Brien. O'Brien looking like the point guard of this offense, you could say. She's always the one in charge, running the show. Here's Jordan. Jordan passes this one inside to number 28. That's Scott. Back outside. Now here goes Jordan. I believe her sister Jordan just passed that one to her. Now Cam behind the net. Passes this one to Scout. Scout tries going left. Sidearms that one. Almost makes it. Tough shot there. The fact that she's able to get that one off was impressive. Now they get this one back over to Cam. Cam just going, attacking the middle. She gets triple teamed. Loses that one. Now Silver Lake pushing the tempo here. We're halfway through the final quarter of play. Brian gets called for the penalty. She puts that one down quick as she gets back on defense. That one bounces into the middle for Silver Lake. Leonard pokes that one free. Now Marshfield has it. Now here goes Kenzie Mills up the field. Mills just doing their best job trying to keep the defense out of that, but she gets that one poked away. That one gets bobbled. Cam Jordan is there to scoop that one up. Jordan running inside, trying to get her first goal here tonight. She stops, has her defender on her, goes inside, gets that one inside. That's going to be a goal there for Riley Egglestrom. So Jordan might not have found the back of the net, but she delivered one heck of a dime there to Egglestrom to add an assist to her stat sheet and get Egglestrom a goal here today. So now your lead here from Marshfield is going to be 16-3. Marshfield has built it up to a 13-goal lead, and we just hit the 5-minute mark here in this final quarter of play. So now Marshall gonna be back here in the center. Brian flicks that one backwards now. Gets that one over to Cam Jordan. Jordan now trying to turn up the field. Flicks that one up to Mills. Now Mills running free. Mills gets the penalty, and she's just going to keep running as the defender backs off of her. Now here's Leonard. Leonard trying to get her second goal of the day. Swings that one inside. That's Coyne. Coyne bobbles that one. Now she scoops it back up. Coyne looking now. She gets over to Leonard. Leonard passes this one to Jordan. Jordan still trying to find the back of the net here today. Jordan, great hockey player as well. Going in, gets inside. She Euro steps, pulls back, loses the ball. That one is in a scramble. We don't know who has it yet, as we're at 3.5 minutes here to play in this fourth quarter. Ball gets picked up by O'Brien. Now O'Brien going to set it back up here and be the conductor of this offense. Flings that one back over to Jordan. Jordan drag steps, doesn't lose the defender. Throws that one back. That's Gabby Reardon. Gabby Reardon goes for the Derek Jeter-esque shot, and she bounces that one through.
Yeah,
And I believe that's Reardon's third goal of the day. So no, that's her fourth goal of the day, I think. So Reardon already had the hat trick. She just adds another one to that total. So now crowd's gotten awfully quiet here in Marshfield. Score is now 17-3 in what looked like it was going to be a competitive game at the start, but Marshfield remembered it was senior day, so they started to put the beating on, and they've just absolutely locked in ever since. Clock's still running. O'Brien has come out of the game now. Cam Jordan's going to resume taking faceoffs. Looking like all seniors are on the field right now, giving everybody a little piece of the pie to keep going. Jordan stumbles right there. Thought her knee might have been in jeopardy, but she's fine. Wow. Ref's going to blow the whistle there. Looked like it was a stick check. Now Jordan's going to get that one up. That's Ava Kahn up. Now Kahn passes that one backwards over to Mills. Interesting play there from Kahn. Now Mills dancing. Loses the ball, but she scoops it right back up. Passes that one into Coyne. Coyne trying to get inside. Can't spin. Now she retreats back. Passes this one over to Ava Kahn. Ava Kahn trying to run. Trying to get to her right. Just running into a brick wall right now, but ref's going to call a foul. So now I'm not sure if if Hannah Kahn's going to get a penalty shot or not. Looking like she is, but she's going to have to start out at the yellow. So this one's going to be a little more difficult. So now Kahn's going. Can't get a shot off there, so she's going to pass this one out to Jordan. We're at 1.5 minutes now to play here in this final quarter here on senior night. Now Jordan just dancing, trying to find an opening, trying to find the back of the net for the first time on senior night. She gets it over to Coyne. Coyne loses that one, and the Lakers are going to pick it up with 1 minute to play. But Lakers are going to lose it. Good defense there from Coyne. Picks it back up. Now Melvin going to try and go get that. Ref's going to blow the whistle. Not going to stop the clock. Now we're under 1 minute here to play. Melvin has the ball yet again. She's just going to scoop that one up. Now Marshall going to keep going. Pass that one in the back to Jordan. Looking like all of Jordan's teammates want her to score. Silver Lake's trying to not let that one happen. They're passing it around. Now here's Coyne. Coyne tries to turn the corner. Silver Lake's not going to let her get a shot off. Ball is going to get stripped. Now Silver Lake's going to try and push the tempo here with 30 seconds to play. Still going up the field. Ref blows the whistle. Silver Lake still running. Getting the ball past the 30-yard line now. Trying to add one more goal to this total. 20 seconds now here to play. Pass it over to the side. Sullivan saves it. Anna Sullivan said, "Not in my house." Doesn't allow that one to go through. With Silver Lake trying to get the last second shot clock cheese goals. Sullivan said, "Not today." Now McDermott has it. Just trying to burn the clock now. We got about 7 seconds here to play. She's getting triple teamed now. She's just trying to hold on to it. The bench is counting it down. Counting down the final seconds. That's going to do it for here on senior night. The Rams win 17-3 after a 1-1 score in the first quarter. So in 3 quarters, the Rams put up 16 goals. I want to give a special shout out to all the seniors here on this Rams team. We appreciate all of you guys for what you've done for the school, having a big impact both on the field and off the field. MCM is appreciated covering all you guys and to all the seniors across any sport. Congratulations on your last week. We're looking forward to covering graduation for you. Thank you so much. I'm Tyler Pinheiro on the mic. Aldan MacDonald here on the camera. Ivana Osborne back in the studio where she's nice and warm. Thank you so much and have a good night.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time.
Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
And ABC and LTC Insurance Agency. ABC and LTC Insurance Agency offers clients the best competitive premiums for their insurance needs. From homeowners insurance to auto insurance to business insurance, we handle it all. Based right here in Marshfield, we find people who are looking to save on their insurance rates and make sure they are covered properly and thoroughly in the event of a claim.